Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Anna Morphides here with Mending Hearts Counseling. And I wanted to do a little follow-up video on my last video that I did on deservability because I had a really good question that I feel that everyone would benefit from hearing the answer. And the question was, how do I get to the point where I know that I am worth it and I know that I am good enough and I know that I am truly ready to receive what I haven't been able to receive before in my life? How do I get to that point where the lenses of perception of the core belief that I view my life through is no longer through the lenses of I am not worthy, I am not good enough, I am unlovable, and it's the complete opposite. So how do I change my core belief from those negative to being I am worthy, I am deserving, I am lovable, I am likable, and again, I am worth it, I deserve it, I am lovable, I am likable, and it is okay to receive that. So the answer to how do I change my core belief to be one that reflects positive self-views is by doing things such as affirmations, practicing gratitude, practicing meditation, and journaling. And I'll just go a little bit more in depth about each one. In the psychology world, they call the changing of the core beliefs changing the lenses of perception that you view the world through. And that is done using therapy such as cognitive behavioral therapy, where it literally changes your cognition of how you think about yourself. So your thoughts, which create your life experience, right? Because we have so many thoughts in a day. And if our thoughts are predominantly of negative content, the experience of our life will reflect that negativity of those thoughts. And it's not like it's our fault, because when we grow up as children and we have attachment styles to our caregivers, which is normal, everyone has an attachment style. It's only about 65% of the population that is securely attached, and the other 35% that fall into three other attachment styles that are not secure attachment. They have a negative self-view, therefore their lenses of perception will reflect negative thoughts about themselves. And as unfortunate as that is actually reality. It's fact. It's just the way that the world is right now. It is changing though, because people are waking up and people are realizing what core beliefs are and how important it is to have needs met when you're younger. So parenting is also changing. So everything is changing to reflect what we are in the know of today in the psychological world, and also the spiritual world, the philosophical world. Like, there's just so much knowledge that's being shed, and so many people are waking up to a new way of being. So it's very hopeful and really nice to know that we can, we can just achieve different for ourselves, and especially for our new, for the generation after us, the new children that will spring from us, and to know that they can have a different experience where core beliefs are mostly positively based and don't have to do the work to change them. So going back to, how do you do the work to know that you are worth it and you are deserving and you are good enough to receive all that you have been wishing and dreaming and hoping for, and all the qualities that you're writing down on your vision board that you want to experience from a mate? And first thing I want to tap into is affirmations. Louise Hay, who is the pioneer of positive affirmations, actually has many beautiful books that are based on a 21-day program, because our neurons and the way that they interact with each other and the way that they fire signals within ourselves, through neuroplasticity, they can be changed, but it has to be like a consistent everyday practice in order to change like a specific programming within ourselves. And they say that it takes minimum 21 days all the way up to 60 days. So that's why most programs are based on a 21-day system, because it's the minimum amount of times that your body and your mind need to be exposed to a new way of being and speaking about yourself. So Louise Hay has many 21-day book programs that heal your inner child and heal your heart and heal your soul. And I can put links, actually not links, titles of the books that I have worked with, and I know them to work because they change the way that you feel about yourself on the inside. So affirmations can be said in the mirror, like literally looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I love you, you are beautiful, you are worth it, I'm here for you, I have your back, you don't have to be scared anymore. Or actually they say don't use things like you don't have to be scared anymore. You are safe. You are now safe. You always want to say the opposite of what you don't want to experience. So you can either buy the book and follow, because each day will have a different set of affirmations to say in front of the mirror, or you can create your own affirmation simply by just even Googling 21-day program or 60-day program, or simply just typing out positive affirmations to change my self-worth, and things will come up. There's a lot of beautiful YouTubers out there that also talk about this, and they might have a free program for you to try instead of buying the book. And you can just continue to say them to yourself every day. That saying like fake it till you make it, it actually came from somewhere. You continuously say it to yourself until you actually make it be a new part of your programming and the way that you speak to yourself. The other way of achieving a new sense of self and an abundant source of self-worth and deservability is to practice gratitude. So every day, if you wake up in the morning and you say 5 things that you are grateful for about yourself in your mind before you wake up, you're awake before you actually get up from bed, it is a great way to set yourself up for success for the rest of the day, because it will prevent thoughts such as, oh, another day, how am I going to get through this again? Oh, I'm going to have to get to work. Because immediately if you program your mind to think differently, so, your computer is like starting up for the day and it usually says the same thing, does the same thing. So now if you program it to say different, and you're programming it to say things such as, I am so grateful to be able to even just open up my eyes, even though like your life might be the most challenging in this moment, or you might be experiencing the most of turbulent of times, and you might not even want to open up your eyes, because actually a lot of us have thoughts such as, I wish I could just, I don't know, like disappear, fall asleep and never wake up again. I know that those thoughts do exist. And sometimes we do say them, but I'm not sure how many times we actually mean them. So if you wake up in the morning and thank your eyes for even being able to open to view another day of light, even though it might be raining outside, it's still a day and the light is still there. Sometimes we just can't see it through the clouds. So thank yourself for your eyes being able to open. Thank yourself for your legs to be able to move, if that is an experience for you, or whatever else you are so thankful for about your body. Being able to digest your food that you have eaten all day yesterday, and it's able to eliminate what it doesn't need, and it holds on to the nutrients so your body can function in its most optimal way, because your organs that, like your kidneys and your liver and your stomach that do all this work all day, every day within your body, they need nutrients and they need a certain type of nourishment in order to be optimal, so then you can be optimal and function in ways that are serving not only yourself, perhaps your family, your work, your society. So even just thanking yourself for ingesting, and your, like, if you really want to get technical, even like the lining in your small intestine that absorbs like the micronutrients that your body needs. There's so many beautiful activities that go on within ourselves that we don't realize or recognize. Your lungs for producing oxygen and being able to like transport it to all parts of yourself, so you're able to think and you're able to live. There's just so many things to be grateful for, if in that moment you can't exactly be grateful for things such as a relationship or a job or the country that you live in. If there's things in your life that are very hard to be grateful for, try to think of other things that might not be so visible to the naked eye that are happening, that you can start to practice gratitude with, and the rest will come because you're going to change your mindset. And then you can add things as they change within yourself and within your life. But be assured and rest assured that there are always things to be grateful for, no matter what your experience is. And I don't want to say I'm sorry, but that would make you victim if I say I'm sorry for the experience that you're going through, because I feel like in my own life as well, I have been through many situations that I would wish not upon anyone else to experience. So I understand, and I am with you, and I have compassion for you. And if I can do it, I know that so can you. So I am with you on this journey of changing your state of perhaps resentment to a state of gratitude, to help you get out of your non-deservability. Because once you notice how many beautiful things there are within you and around you, then you're going to start to really feel that you deserve to have them, and it is your birthright to have these experiences. And once you understand those, and then the law of attraction, it's like when you're grateful for the small things, then the rest of it will come as well. I think that Rhonda Byrne talks about that in her book, The Secret, which is actually the secret. The secret is those that are grateful for the little things that they have, they will receive more. When you are grateful for what you have, you will receive more. When you are not grateful for what you have, you will continue to receive not. I'm not saying it right, but I feel like I'm going to find the book, because I don't have it here in my pile, and I'm gonna find that exact saying and put it in the comment box. So yes, gratitude. And then if you can also practice gratitude when you go to bed. So you can actually start by saying it out loud, and then, or inside of your mind, and following it up with thank you, thank you, thank you, to really make it stick. And then at the end of the night when you go to bed, if you are having a minute to shift through your day, so instead of having your thoughts race about what you have to do tomorrow, or what went wrong today, or what you could have done different, if you can escape those and just think about what you were grateful for this particular day, and you shift through your day, you're going to see how many things you're actually grateful for. And then if you want to add power to that gratitude, you can even add why. So for example, today I can say, wow, I'm so grateful that I was able to go to my children's school and be able to give a speech about the Pack Advisory Council. And why? Because we're allowed to go back in the schools again, because COVID is kind of over. So that is so wonderful. and how wonderful it is that I can be part of such an amazing community of parents that helps create a better experience for our children at our school. And then it just it just feels so fulfilling. And then the more you say the things that you're grateful for that day, it offsets the things that have brought you down during the day, because hardships are part of life. Like, it's not like my life is so magical and I don't have hardships, and my children don't drive me crazy, or my work doesn't overwhelm me, or my partner doesn't leave me with feelings that are unsatisfactory. That it's not my life. It's actually the same as everyone else's. But I've come to know that if I keep continuing to practice my gratitude, I can just choose to not be in resentment, and I can just be in gratitude no matter what life gives me, because I have the power to change it. And that's really powerful. I don't have to feel victim and wallow in my misery anymore, because I'm the creator of my non-misery, just the same as I'm the creator of my misery. And if other people are creating my misery, well, then guess what? I have the power to not be in that misery, because I can just walk away, because I know that I'm worth more. And I know it sounds really simple, but it's not, because unless you change your programming and know that you're worth different experiences, your body, through recapitulation, will continue to find the same old experiences that support your old core beliefs. So this is why gratitude is so important. So if you can incorporate it during your day, if you can do it twice a day, in the morning, and follow each thing that you're grateful for with thank you, thank you, thank you, or at night, shift through your day and find the things that you're most grateful for, and say why out loud or in your mind, or even better, write it out in a journal, because they're like pen on paper has a lot of power. And then, of course, adding the why you're grateful for that, it intensifies the intention of gratitude and just lifts your vibration. It's a very beautiful thing to do. And lastly is meditation. So meditation, now studies show that it prevents you from basically what I was saying before. So instead of using gratitude and or affirmations to redirect the way that your mind would think, whether it is you're going to bed at the end of the night and you're thinking about everything that you have to do tomorrow, or everything that you did wrong today, and then you start to feel guilty and shame and da-da-da-da-da. So affirmations will take you away from that. Gratitude will take you away from that. Same with meditation. It will prevent you, it trains your mind to not start thinking that way. So the less thoughts you have that are of that resonance, the more your life is not going to reflect those thoughts. So if meditation is the way to have your thoughts be quietened, because so meditation is literally like sitting and not thinking, then that's what you also do, is you give yourself that break from those thoughts that are non-serving. And the beautiful thing about meditations now is you can either just sit and do it quietly, excuse me, or you can follow the Deepak Chopra app, for example. He has a lot of 21-day programs on his app that you can follow that are guided, and will give you an affirmation for each meditation to carry with you through your day. So he literally does the work for you. I'm sorry, I just went in a coughing spree there for a second. Coughing spree, that's not even a word. It's a coughing something. I don't know. I forgot. Anyways, going back to Deepak, he does the work for you. And providing you with an affirmation and providing you with a different way to view life and a different perspective that you can incorporate into your everyday being. And it's no surprise that he does these programs on a 21-day basis, because I feel like he uses the same concept of rewiring your system. And also he is an MD and a doctor, so he understands how the neurological system works. And his words and his voice are so beautiful. I just can't get enough of him. And I feel like there's a lot of his 21-day meditation programs that I have done to reframe the way that I thought about myself, like in terms of aging, in terms of feeling good enough, in terms of finding my femininity, what else have I done? That was a really good one. Oh yeah, Finding Your Purpose with Oprah. I felt that was really beautiful and very befitting before I switched up my careers. So whatever it is that you want to create change for yourself, there is a program out there that is available to you that you can follow, and the affirmations are basically gifted to you, and all you have to do is just practice it for minimum 21 days, and then just keep going and keep feeling good, and keep gifting yourself all these experiences that are available to you out there, and sometimes even for free. I know that Chopra app is not free, but he occasionally does put out free 21-day program meditations that you can enroll, and then he'll just email you the link, and he releases them every so often. Yeah, and I will put all this information in the box below, and I am wishing you a blessed day. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out. I love hearing from you, and I love sharing what I've learned. And if there's something that you want me to touch upon, or even if you want to add to my already to my knowings that you feel like I should incorporate into my way of being, or that I've missed or I've said wrong, I welcome it all, and wish you love, joy, and peace, and bless the rest of your day. If you like the video, do hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I would be so appreciative, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good day. Bye.